Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry if I'm a little tired. It is currently 1:27 a.m. Record a clock.
Is it?
A little earlier than that. But, I just finished. We wanted to record this earlier in the day. However, we figured that we should postpone it till the next day, that this should drop. Because, one, we shouldn't drop it in the middle of the night because a lot of you guys are sleeping at that time and you deserve your sleep, unlike us, who deserve nothing. And two, I had to work.
Both of us did, actually.
We did, yeah. And I especially had to work until, I got home at, 12. So, yeah. Fun! Anyway! The big boy, Logan Stanley, has re-signed with the Winnipeg Jets for 2 years at $900,000. Steal. However, it's a perfectly timed contract because, first off, Logan Stanley's not an idiot. He knew he couldn't sign a long-term deal after that because a long-term deal wouldn't give him a very good idea because even though he did have a very good postseason, recording 2 goals and an assist, and being the Carey Price hunter, and who the hell scored? And pretty much having a solid campaign on defense with the Jets throughout the season. His numbers weren't the best. He has only about a 35% for advanced analytics. However, it's really tough because he's still trying to find his real place in the lineup. And with a constant carousel of players to play, it was tough for him to figure out a role. However, and he knew that he couldn't re-sign long-term now because it really wouldn't give him enough bang for buck. For example, the idea that Darnell Nurse wants to re-sign now makes sense because he just had a great year, so now he can get passion for a $9 million contract. Or you can just be fucking Seth Jones and get a $9.5 million contract on a shit year. Oh, sorry. Shots fucking fired. Come at me, Seth Jones fan 9797 or whoever the fuck his fans are. He doesndo deserve to make 9.5. Neither does Zach Werenski. And I say that as a Zach enthusiast. So, what do I think of this deal? It's just good. It's just a solid deal because it's a 2-year holdover. The idea is, I'm guessing, is that after 2 years, somebody's going to be moved from the defensive core, whether through trade or through aging out process or something like that. I don't know who, and I think speculating at this time, I think, is a little unfair to the team and to the players involved. Don't think too far ahead in that regard. But if he is going to be the spiritual successor of Zdeno Chara, and you know what? That's possible. It's a very high bar, but it's technically a possibility. We'll have to see what happens in the next 2 years. He needs to be a regular. Honestly, I will go with what I've said for a little bit. I would like to see them try rolling 7 defensemen for some games because Heinola needs to play for God's sake. But that being said, focusing on Logan Stanley, I think this is a great contract. It'll hold him over for a couple years, and then we can still re-sign him later. Now, let's please, for the love of God, get to those arbitration done with Neil Pionk and Andrew Kopp. Neil Pionk especially. If you do not re-sign Neil Pionk, I will find every single member of your higher-up organization. I'm very determined. Re-sign them. And it better be below $8 million. Because if I see some garbage $8 million, I love Neil Pionk, but you cannot be spending $8 million on people on this team because we do not have the cap. We need to balance this ship. But yeah, honestly, tell me what you guys think of this contract, what you think the future moves by the Jets may be, because there's still a couple we need to finish up, with the re-signing of some arbitration. But, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. As always, we're on the road to 550. The farther road, obviously, being 1K. But you know what? Every little step of the way, we really appreciate everybody who checks it out. Be sure to comment down below your thoughts. Leave a like as well, because it really does help us out. And stay tuned, because we have Blue Bomber reactions coming up. And urinating tree! We got the Inter! Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.